The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
People don't know this about me, but I watch a bit of TV.
What?
Where do you have the time?
Well, you just got to work to, work to get it in.
Okay, well done, mate.
And I'm always impressed by the different products that are being on sale, usually from Global Shop Direct.
Oh, my God, you're watching those things.
Well, they're on, and I just laugh because for any scenario in the world, there is a gadget attached to it, and there are people that buy those gadgets for everything.
Yes, they do.
It's ridiculous. You know, those moulded banana covers. And
Everyone has an ab cruncher of some sorts.
yeah.
Under the bed.
The home gym.
Because it fits under the bed for
of
easy
course it
storage.
does.
Yeah,
Then you never take it out again.
There's a new product out, and it's for people that find it hard to fall asleep. Here's a bit of the ad.
Are those pillows making you toss and turn? Do you wake up tired and achy? Now you can sleep well all night long with the Contour Swan, ergonomically designed to cradle you from head to toe and help improve alignment of your spine for the best night's sleep of your life.
With the Contour Swan, I'm able to get in one spot. When I wake up in the morning, I feel great.
This Contour Swan has changed our lives.
Wow.
We're getting a restful sleep.
I wake up, I'm rested, I have a full night's sleep. It's fantastic.
Sounds
Call
magical,
Global Shop
doesn't
Direct
it?
or
He's
go
living
online
his
now.
best
Hey, I
life.
need the number.
What? No,
It's gotta change
I've
my
got
life.
it here for you. I've got
Yeah.
it here for you, Sean.
Right.
So imagine a giant candy cane as big as a human.
Yeah, so it's like one of those body pillows,
Yep.
but it curls around
Curls
you.
around your
that-
shoulder.
Like a swan's neck.
Yeah, around your shoulder like a swan's neck, and then down, and then it sort of like kicks out at the end.
Love it.
It prevents. It says that it helps align your head and neck with a huggable area that takes pressure off your shoulders and arms, and it prevents your kneecaps from touching.
No, that's important.
As you know, that's dangerous.
Yeah,
No, it
it
is
stops
important.
your pelvis from rolling, so it is important.
Soothing
Yeah.
relief for your lower back and legs and feet.
100%.
And then they had a picture of they had a vision of a guy and a girl in bed using them, and it's like, well, that's not happening.
So they have their
They're
own
large, aren't they?
separate...
They're literally lying next to each other, both hugging
The swans.
hugging a giant long pillow.
a giant question mark, essentially.
And I just think, I'm lucky. The only thing I need to get to sleep, and don't need it, I just enjoy it, is my white noise. Which is the sound of heavy rain pouring.
So that's an app on your phone?
Yep, and it's just so I can concentrate on that and not hear any
Yes.
other noises. But people that need actual equipment to go to sleep,
Yes.
like if you need this 3 meter long pillow to hug to go to sleep, that must weigh on your brain, because when you're travelling, if
Yeah,
you're
that's
used
hard to
this,
take with you because it's enormous.
Like, how do you, like?
I used to, for a couple of years, I had to use a pillow between my knees, and that was taking the pressure off my sciatic nerve for the glutes. You know, I was stretching all the time.
So you had
Yes.
a knee pillow.
A knee pillow. But before it was to take the pressure off my lower back, I had one for years back, for years, because I had knee recons.
Yes.
The nerves inside there, if I had my two knees touching, it was just so sensitive, and it gave me like a... I don't know.
Like you're playing Operation.
Yeah.
like an electric shock almost. Yeah.
So that was fit. Oh God, that would have been 4 years for sure.
That's
To my late
unbelievable.
20s.
It must be so
Just a couple of years
full on
ago.
as well. You know, there's people that have got like heavy mouth guard situations happening at
Yes.
night that
Yes.
they never show another living soul.
Yes.
And then
And-
suddenly, you get a new partner and you've got to introduce that situation.
Yes.
What about those snoring contraptions that go over there?
Oh,
Like
the
you-
sleep apnea mask.
CPAP machines, yeah.
You look like
Like
something
you're a
from
fighter.
Star Wars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Fighter pilot.
Imagine like every night you have to put this mask
Yes.
on your face like you're in Top Gun.
My sister-in-law
and
has one of these. So my sister-in-law needs that, and if
Really?
because sleep apnea can be fatal.
Yes.
So it's literally
You stop
life-saving,
breathing.
and also you just feel exhausted all the time because you're repeatedly waking up. And sometimes as much as 20 times in a minute you're waking up.
Jesus.
So yeah. There's no rest. So yes. So she has a CPAP machine.
Oh man.
We want to know if you require equipment to fall asleep.
And
right?
whether it's medical, like one of
Yeah,
those
or
machines,
something
or
you've
whether it's just
jerry-rigged.
whether it's just something that you psychologically rely on to get
Yes.
to sleep.
Yeah, I like those ones.
Yeah, or a knee pillow.
Yeah, and if it's something that we've mentioned, if you're one of those sleep apnea people, no worries, give us a buzz. But also, if there's something that we have not mentioned,
Yes.
you cannot get to sleep without this piece of equipment. We want to know what it is. How's this? Somebody is going to go to Herdsman Market and spend
amazing.
$300.
God, love it.
Bouquets, hampers,
Everything.
handmade chocolates. The Herdsman Market has just sorted this Mother's Day.
Yeah, it does.
Love
and
it.
every other day.
Yes.
Melissa, hello.
Hello, how you going?
Hi, Mel.
Right.
Good, thanks.
What do you need to get to sleep?
So I wear a CCAP mask and I have been for about 4 years. But because I wear a CCAP mask and it's a full face mask, and I like to sleep with my mouth open, I've had to purchase a chin strap to keep my mouth closed as well.
Chin strap.
Melissa, so you are strapping your mouth shut to sleep at night.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Hey, Melissa.
And
It's
there's
a
nothing
muzzle.
worse-
Yeah, what?
Yeah, it's a muzzle, and there's nothing worse than being a mouth breather and then drooling during the night and waking up in your mask. It's the worst.
Oh, all the
Catch
saliva, yeah.
everything. Yeah, you catch everything. It's not nice, man. It's not
Melissa, when you're watching, say, any movie or TV show or a romantic comedy where you see the woman wake up in the morning and she's,
Yeah, fresh as a day.
and she's got a hair and a negligee on. Like, do you can't connect with those scenes, can you? Because
No, I can't.
you have to unstrap.
Sexiness is gone.
Unstrap
I
face
wake
masks.
up with
and
lines all over my face.
things. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Mel, do you have a partner?
I do, yes, I do. We recently moved in together, and I hadn't shown him the full setup because I didn't take it when we
Of course.
were dating. So, yeah.
What do you
He just
say?
says, ready for takeoff now because every time I put it on, because I'm a fighter pilot.
Does he say we're ready
Either
for
that or
takeoff?
Darth Vader. Yeah.
Darth Vader.
That's adorable.
You just don't want him to say I'm your father.
No, you
That
don't.
was throw too many
Thanks,
questions in
Melissa.
there. That is so funny.
Helen, hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Helen, what do you need to
Hi,
get to
guys.
sleep, Helen?
Well, I tape my mouth closed at night.
You tape it.
I tape my
With
mouth
what?
closed
Like-
at night.
Like
Well,
sports
it's
strapping
like
tape or what?
It's like a white surgical tape and
Yes,
it's fabric,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
you just tape your mouth closed.
Like Fix-A-Mole or something.
So were you worried about talking in your sleep and letting secrets slip, or what's the motivation for this?
No, well, there's a couple of reasons. Firstly, if you snore,
Yeah.
apparently, it keeps your mouth shut, so you have to breathe through your nose. But
Yes.
also, if you breathe through your nose, it's got a really calming effect rather than breathing through your mouth. And there's this whole scientific evidence behind it.
I watched
so
that.
it calms you down.
Yeah.
I read about it in this book by James Nestor called Breathe,
Yeah.
which is absolutely fantastic. But sometimes I like to take a little gin and tonic to bed at night.
Yeah, what, just to help?
Yes. So I have to leave a tiny little hole in the corner of my mouth so I can slip a little
What the hell? A tiny little hole in the...
What is going on?
Tiny, one of those tiny thin straws.
Helen, are you sharing the bed with a significant other, Helen?
with my husband.
And what does he think about this?
Oh,
Is he
it's
happy
great
about your mouth being taped
I
shut?
don't think he would be.
Yeah, because he leaves me alone.
Mate.
I tell you
And I get a
what.
really good night's
So,
sleep.
Helen,
Yeah.
okay, so that paper tape, it's quite thin because straight away when you think taping someone's mouth shut, you're going to tape it across. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you would like packing a box. Or do you tape it like across, like up and down your lips? Like how?
all the way across like a big strip.
So just
Except
like
for the corner to get the
and then you
jeans.
then
Except for the little corner
there
to
for
have
the
a
corner
gin and
because
tonic.
that's where your gin straw goes.
Yes, that's right.
Does it hurt? Does it irritate your skin when you peel it off the next morning?
No, it's actually that fabric tape.
Yeah.
Yes,
that is,
quite gentle.
It's like Fix-A-Mole, I'd imagine.
So it's really sticky and it doesn't come off. Once it's on, it's on. I also don't have any facial hair on my upper lip.
Yes, well, that's one
Oh, that's
way to
good
do
news.
that.
That's good. Saves you a fortune.
Otherwise, you'd look like Magnum PI.
Helen, thank you so
Selleck.
much. Sarah's in Kelmscott. Hello.
Morning.
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah, what do you need to get to sleep?
So I have conditioned my partner to go with this as well, but I also require white noise, but in the form of documentaries. So every single night I put on a documentary on our bedroom TV. Every night it's different. Last night it was the Egyptian pyramids. So last night I woke up and was learning about Alexander the Great and how he had his own pyramid with his own hieroglyphics. And it's very hard to find Alexander the Great. Did you know? You can't find many hieroglyphics about him. So
So you're learning. You're just forcing yourself to learn whilst you're dozing off to sleep and or sleeping.
Exactly.
But you mustn't be engaging with it, because if I put something on to go to sleep, right, I'll put on, say, something I've seen 1,000 times, like Schitt's Creek, and I'll do that because when I close my eyes, I'm not having to engage with it, and I know it. But, like, if you're actively learning...
How are you sleeping? And I would have weird dreams, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's it. It's more so I don't really listen to it at the start, but it's more so I'll just randomly wake up in the middle of the night. And, like, I think last week it auto-played a Star Wars documentary, so now I know all about the Sith.
Now I know all about the Sith.
It's like you're studying for a quiz night or something, just getting random facts presented to you while you're sleeping.
What did your partner say? What does he say?
Look, he thought it was really odd at first, but now he's exactly the same.
He's into it.
What are we watching tonight? Yeah. The dog has also become conditioned to it. I regularly wake up to her just watching the TV, so...
I swear.
Amazing.
That's good, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.
I don't think we've ever spoken about any of those things we just spoke about then. So well done, everyone.
Thank you.
How's this? Melissa, Helen and Sarah, they're all in with the chance for Nova's 10K day in May.
Yeah,
just for
they
getting
are.
on air with us.
Good job.
Fantastic. And $300 to spend at the Herdsman Market, bouquets, hampers and handmade chocolate. The Herdsman Market, as you sorted this Mother's Day, is going to go to Helen.
Oh, she's down the road as well. Very handy. Well done.
There you go, Helen.
Beautiful work.
Oh, well, fantastic. I'll have to untape my mouth for that.
Yeah, exactly
You bloody
right.
little weirdo.
I know. Spectacular weirdo. We love it.
Nathan, Nat and Sean in podcast form.
It's like having royalty in the house,
It is.
isn't it?
So nice, isn't it?
Performing at the Regal, indeed, this Friday and Saturday. Tickets from StephenKAmos.com. Stephen K. Amos.
Oh, my goodness. It's
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. It's so wonderful to be out here and amazing to be performing at the Regal
I know.
at the weekend of the coronation,
Coronation.
of my long-distance cousin, the King.
Are you a mad monarchist?
Am I a mad monarchist? I can't bear any of them.
No, same.
I'm joking. I was asked to do something for them, but I said, no, I can't marry into your family. No, I'm going to be here. But I might even watch it on television.
You've done stuff for the royal family, though, wouldn't you? I've danced for the Queen.
Oh, my God, they begged me, and I said, of course.
So royal variety performances and that kind of thing?
That kind of thing. They're so grand. The good thing about them is that they're a fundraising event. But the people who go there wearing black tie, all very smart, they pay a lot of money for their tickets. And if you go there and you tell a joke, the entire audience look at the royal box.
I just
see if they're allowed to laugh.
Seal of approval.
What do you think of the coronation quiche? We don't agree with beans being put in a quiche.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, we all know there's a cost of living crisis. They're trying to put the basics in there. That's what they're doing.
I know, but there's
no one has a
there's
quiche
an egg shortage in the UK.
Oh
so
yes. Do you know, it's so weird coming... We've just taken the leaf out of your books, right?
Yes.
Years ago, I came here, and then headlines back then were like, there's no bananas. I was like, what? What? No bananas on the front page. I'm like, really? And I got back home.
It was a flood in Carnarvon, that's what it was.
Yeah. And then basically, when I left London, there's a huge shortage of fruit and veg in the UK.
Yeah.
And of course, we also, you may know this as well, in the last year, we had about 4 British Prime Ministers.
Yes,
because that's how we calculate time now.
And also, you pissed off Europe.
Well, yes, of course.
And that's where everything's grown, right?
Well, exactly. But the revolving door of Prime Ministers came from you guys. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you were like, oh my goodness, what a good idea. Let's take that on board.
Can I say, the funniest shortage for me has just happened recently, and that's the frozen chips shortage.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. That's been huge over
People
here.
were panicking.
I mean, that's a proper crisis.
It's like, I love a chip, but there are some people that obviously chips are an important daily
You
part
love
of their
a
routine.
chip?
No, I like
Well,
chips.
Who loves a chip?
No, I
That's
like
weird.
chips. Don't get me
you love
wrong.
a lot of
He means
chips.
like the royal chip.
Like,
Royal shit, Stephen.
Can you imagine going to, you say, what's it, Big Mac or Burger King? What's that called?
Yeah, Hungry Jack's.
Hungry Jack's, and going, can I have a meal deal? And they go, no chips. What?
What about a chip?
Yeah.
My favourite is someone going to get like a Big Mac meal or whatever, and then they ask for a Diet Coke. It's like, come on. Come on.
Hey, Stephen, you talked about the Prime Ministers. We're just actually, I think it was a couple of days ago, we were talking about the Prime Minister that lasted a month. What was her name again?
Liz Truss.
So Liz she's under pressure at the moment being investigated because she went to the estate because she was getting herself ready, and she just went absolutely mental, £11,000. Do you think that's okay? If you get voted in...
Yeah.
Can you
have your moment and just go nuts?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have to do it. Do you know what I mean? And let's not forget that Liz Truss was the Prime Minister at the time when Her Majesty sort of,
Yes.
And there are rumours saying that...
That's it.
I mean, I'm not going to start those rumours, but Liz Truss... I mean, there's a connection, isn't there?
Oh, there's royal blood on her hands.
Absolutely.
Obviously. Have you stolen many things when you've been staying places? Because you're in a rife position to be able to flog stuff from certain places that you're doing gigs in.
I'd like to say the word... if anything in a hotel room is yours at that moment. You've got... Do you know what I mean? I've taken a hotel room. I've taken a bed. I've taken a television.
They take a robe,
I've taken many robes.
Yes,
I do that thing of going, oh, there's a robe not in my room. It's missing. And they bring robes up every day.
Oh, nice.
And I gift them at Christmas.
So you go
that's not a bad
there,
idea.
so you get into the room and you say there's no robe.
Yes. And you've hidden it
then
under
they
the
bring
bed
a
or
robe
something.
up, so you've already established the fact that there was never a robe.
Absolutely.
That is very clever.
I kid you not, my bathroom at home is beautiful. I haven't bought shower gel or shampoo.
Can I say, in Hong Kong, I stayed at a hotel called, my name's Nathan, of course, called the Nathan Hotel, and I took everything that wasn't pinned down, because now I've got Nathan Hotel slippers, Nathan Hotel toothbrushes. It's the best thing ever.
I just came back from Maldives just a couple of weeks ago with my wife for her birthday,
here we
right?
go.
Anyway, when we got there, as soon as we got there, she started nicking all the coffee pots and all the hair stuff and that. And I was so embarrassed, but she kept just going. In the end, she was the people come in every day and they put some Pringles in there. She's got, the kids would love these. You can't take Pringles home.
Also, the kids can get Pringles at home.
Exactly.
Like, it's not like that.
That reminds me, like, I don't drink coffee, but my friends who come to my house to drink coffee, and I've been staying in a lovely sort of apartment hotel in Melbourne, and they have a lovely, expensive Nespresso machine, and they replenish it every day. So I've just got these, the little capsule things?
the capsules.
I've got about 100 that I'm taking back to London. Somebody stop me. They're not cheap.
I don't really take too much from hotel rooms, but if they've ever got a T2 tea bag on offer, I'm putting them into my luggage. But Sean, I'm worried. What Pringles flavours were they? If they're from the Maldives, wouldn't it be like different. What is that, like sea turtle or something?
She also grabbed, there were some noodle, 2-minute noodle things that had all different writing on them. She grabbed a whole heap of them as well. That's to go with the shampoos and all that kind of stuff.
Now I've got to,
like
Sean, sorry,
cup
Sean.
of noodles.
Sorry, Sean,
Yes.
but 2-minute noodles.
Yes.
I mean, are we at war? Have a word with her.
It's not
I
that
had to put my bloody wetsuit and board shorts in my backpack because there was no room in the suitcase.
He had to wear his wetsuit home.
Talking about how's this? So these nutritionists have come out and they've said that fish fingers are actually quite healthy out of all the ultra-processed food. And fish fingers is something that us in Australia and people in the UK share.
Yeah.
When's the last time you ate a fish finger?
Probably in 1872 when I had scurvy.
I bought some a couple of weeks ago and I had fish fingers last night. They're amazing fish fingers.
No.
They are.
Stop it, Nathan. No.
No, also, and it was in what you said, is like, of all the processed foods, it's the most healthy.
It's the most healthy.
That doesn't make it healthy.
I don't think a fish has been near that finger.
No.
Do you know what I mean? For me, I don't know about you guys, but when something from my childhood that scarred me is fish fingers, cereal. As an adult now, when I've got a choice, I don't eat cereal, I don't eat fish fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the things my parents forced, white bread, that can do one. White bread.
Now you've got a choice and you can afford it. So.
Oh, God, yes.
What about silver side or corn
beef is so disgusting.
What is that?
That's just
meat that has a silver sheen on it is not right.
You shouldn't need to boil it for that
Meat that comes in a tin is not nice.
No, that's not right.
We all grew up with plony. You know what plony is?
No.
So plony is a luncheon meat, which when you read what the ingredients is, it says offal, has offal in it. It sort of looks like an amputee's limb.
That's nice.
Like a knob of plony, and then they just slice it. Well, did you have a...
We had a version of that. Spam.
Oh,
Yeah,
it comes in a can.
Yeah.
Spam. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
And we used to take spam sandwiches to school.
Yeah.
I remember when they tried to remarket spam, and they came up with spam burger.
Yeah,
and I was telling people to make
that was
spam
just a slice of spam. Yeah. Stephen K. Amos is going to stick around. Everybody, we're going to find out what he selected from our office to discuss. He's got
show and tell.
His pockets full of all of our things. Stephen K. Amos, is in the house, everybody, and we told him to, check out a few things in our office.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
I saw, the first thing I spotted was an array of plastic bottles that have been wowing the youth in the United Kingdom.
Here too.
And the news footage of kids storming supermarkets, begging their parents for this item called, I'll spell it for the non-clever at home, PRIME. And I saw them in your office and I thought, oh my God, and there's multiple flavours.
Yes.
I thought, if I don't take one of these home...
You can take one.
I'm two. If I don't take two of these home, then my nephews would probably disown me because this is the close... I mean, I'm not into fads or whatever, but honestly, the hype that these got, this is now I know, now I know the power of social media and TikToking and all this business, because this was changing hands.
And also...
£100.
Same here.
None of the kids care about the liquid in there. They just care about the bottle.
To be seen with the
bottle.
bottle.
My mate Popey got me these from Esperance because here in Perth you could not buy them. So then he went to the shops in Esperance and he said none of the fad, the frenzy behind it hadn't caught up for the kids.
It just stopped at Wave Rock.
So which two are you going to take? Which two
well, I saw the double ones that you had. You've got another orange one, and you've got another. I think there's lemon lime.
We've never tasted it. Crack one open.
That other one, which is I've tasted this one a few weeks ago. It is disgusting.
Okay, you take that one home. Pick one. What are we going to do?
Take which one home?
No. You can take whatever you want home. But if we got doubles of the lime and doubles of the orange, open one. Let's have a taste.
Oh, yeah.
I've never tasted it. See if
okay, we're going to go for the lime. But you know what? Should we do this or not? Just auction it off for $1,000?
Oh,
no, we don't need the money.
You can get them now.
Sean's got heaps of money, so it's fine.
Heaps of money.
Oh, yeah.
Very well.
Right, here goes. Wow. Should I try it first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
This is the lime one.
Yeah. Is that any good?
I can't even taste lime.
Well, of course.
What can you taste?
Lime.
I can taste dirty water.
That is disgusting.
It's a sugar fest, isn't it?
Oh my God. That is...
I love how we're all drinking out of the same bottle.
Remember COVID
problems
safe?
here.
Well, it's a little bit of cooler cordial.
You know what? You could make another 4 bottles out of that with water because that is too strong. That is too strong a cordial.
Oh, it's gross. You're not drinking it.
That can't be good for you.
You're not drinking it for
It does
the,
feel like there's
taste.
a lot of sugar in there.
Yeah.
That's not the low sugar one, is it? It's got a horrible aftertaste.
Oh. Anyway, well done, kids. What's next?
Right, then I also found something I think quite interesting.
Yeah.
There was an array of plastic swords.
Yes.
And I'm trying to wonder whether there was some sort of Xena the Warrior Princess.
A great reference.
I don't know. Well, or some sort of... What's that where they pull the sword out? The
Sword of the Stone.
Excalibur.
Excalibur. I thought maybe it's that.
But you saw many swords.
But I saw many, yes. So I'm wondering what's...
that many swords thing.
Well, firstly, I have a link to Xena Warrior Princess. So I come from Kalgoorlie and she worked on the mines there for a while.
Lucy Lawless?
Yeah, before she
Is that
was...
true?
Yeah, yeah.
I was going to be so rude just then.
What?
She's a big girl. She quite...
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
She's like...
She's a warrior. She's a
like an
warrior
Amazon
princess.
woman.
It's
She's a
in the
warrior
title.
princess.
Well, I know that.
I wouldn't got one of the Olsen twins to play her.
I thought it was CGI. I thought it was really tiny.
No, she's in the open cut mines, like lifting boulders and throwing them. And I go, I found some gold here. She did that, didn't she?
She did. She did. Yeah, that was like her war cry.
Yeah.
All right, so
I don't even know why did we have
Game of Thrones?
It was a Game of Thrones. They made it like a fake...
Game of Thrones chair.
Yeah.
The
throne.
The throne.
All right, fun fact, never seen Game of Thrones.
Fun fact, me either.
Wow.
I know, we're the only two in the world.
It's weird.
That's
so strange.
Star Wars?
I mean, I have seen...
You've never seen Star Wars?
I've seen the original
Wars.
3.
What are you talking about?
Do you know,
patchy after that.
sci-fi for me doesn't really, you know...
Yeah, me either.
You know,
Sci-fi.
you know what I've got? You know what I've got that you probably don't have?
What?
An imagination. I make my own stories up in my head.
Well, I'm being attacked.
Yeah,
That was
right.
attacked.
Yeah.
Being attacked. Now he's hitting me with his sword.
Hello.
And you brought in one last thing.
One last thing, which is very, very agreeable. It's very soft in my hand. It looks like a breast, I guess, and a nipple. It looks like...
It is.
It is.
I got that from my travels in Hong Kong, and I went past because I'd never had much time with my hands on her breast. So I wanted to bring her back and say, Sean, is this right? And Sean said, yeah, no worries. Then he took off in the toilets with her for two hours. But this here has now transformed. It's like a stress ball, but it's got a nipple on it, right? So this here is now the mood boob. So we put it in our office, and if the nipple is facing up, everything's okay. But if you walk in and the nipple's facing down, the office is in distress. So that's how you know. You just enter gingerly.
Right. Yeah. So this is your sort of take on feng shui, is it?
Yes.
I
guess so. Yeah, nip shui.
Why don't you just come in the office in a good mood? How about that?
When Sean comes in the office, he's in a good mood.
We are exploring stuff with Stephen K. Amos. He never takes holidays, but we are discussing the fact that he's been to all these various beautiful places around the world. And I just talked to you about doing a performance on a mega yacht. Can you tell us whose
mega yacht it was?
Oh my! I'm intrigued.
I had to sign an NDA.
Did you?
Oh my goodness! Yeah, because
NDA's on a plane, Perth, because no one here listens.
So there's boundaries here.
Okay. All right, so, let's without telling us, we'll do a bit of guess who.
Yes.
Russian oligarch.
So, so was it a celebrity that we would know?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, but a top-tier celebrity.
Absolutely.
Okay, in entertainment?
Yes.
An American?
Yes.
Singer?
No.
Actor?
Yes.
Male?
Yes.
Male actor.
Not very tall.
American, not very tall.
Harry.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise?
Google something.
He's gone quiet.
Toby Maguire's very short. I don't know.
It's Tom Cruise. It's definitely Tom Cruise. He's gone quiet.
It's Tom Cruise.
I'm not saying anything.
That's why you're not saying anything, because Scientology will knock you off.
Was there other guests that were famous there when you were performing?
That's when you do those sort of things. All the guests there are pretty well known.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And therefore, you've got to sign. You can't take pictures and all this kind of stuff. They sometimes take your phone. And basically, I got a phone call. Maybe about 8 years ago now. Hi, it's Sam Jackson here. I'm like, what?
Oh,
yes.
I'll put the phone down.
As in Samuel L.
Samuel L. Jackson. And he was in the UK organised, he does an annual golf tournament thing. Yep. And he asked me to come. I used to do a joke about Shaft. Yeah. And at the time, he'd just done the movie Shaft.
Yeah, I like Shaft.
And I remember as a kid watching the TV series Shaft.
Yeah.
With an actor called Richard Roundtree or Robert Roundtree, I think. And he said, can you come and do that joke? Because that guy who played the role is going to be there as well.
Oh, wow. So you just walked in, did one joke and left?
No, I did. I can do that. Can clear the room. No, I did a set, but I included that joke in the set. But I was so nervous because it was a sea of people that were well known.
Yes.
And so when I was doing the joke, I just came to him and went, actually, Samuel L. Jackson and Mr. Andy, can you come on stage now? And I did the joke with them standing next to me.
There.
How cool is
Couple
that?
Of shafts next to you.
Yeah. Oh, stop it.
Stephen's favourite.
When you're in the, so that I'm talking about the massive boat, or you get it, like celebrities get you over to their house, or all that kind of stuff. Are you? Do you feel obliged to snoop around when you get opportunity?
You have to. Yes.
So they gave you a green room on there. Yes.
You get a green room. Okay. Yes. You get lots of stuff. They ask what you want as your rider.
Were you helicoptered in and out?
Grapes.
Were you helicoptered in and out for the
Yes,
gig?
I was.
Is that the way it worked?
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
But, enough about me. I would like to offer tickets to my show to some of your listeners.
Would you? Are you sure?
Really?
Yeah. I'm good like that,
Yeah, serious?
To Friday or Saturday show at the Regal
We'll do
Theatre?
Saturday show, and I'll say that maybe the first 4 people to get in touch with me via social media...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, will get 2 double passes.
So are you Instagram, Facebook? What's the best way?
I think maybe Insta... Because I'm beautiful.
Hashtag no filter.
On Instagram, make sure it's a real account, because apparently I've got a couple of fakes.
Okay. The real
pretending to be me.
You don't have a blue tick.
Do you know what? I had a blue tick, and I had a blue tick on Twitter, and then they disappeared.
Yeah.
My mate has got a blue tick, right? He went to apply one for his business, right? Anyway, and so he filled in all the details. His business got denied a blue tick. He ended up getting personally a blue tick. He has 760 followers. Not 1,000, 760.
I don't know what happened. I had a blue tick, and then it disappeared, but I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to subscribe, like some people are doing. But something happened, I think it was the beginning of last week, when I noticed it on Twitter, a lot of people I know were going, I don't need this blue tick, and then a couple of days days later, they'd go, "Oh, you may have noticed the blue ticket's back. I haven't paid for it." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's right.
Yes.
You know what? I know who I am.
But it's the perfect time to come up with a fake Stephen K. Amos account because there's no blue tick.
It is Stephen K. Amos, all one word. Is the real deal. You've got 105,000 followers. So that's you. Yeah,
that's me. Yes.
All right.
Let's
So
get the right
if
one.
people hit you up, so they just have to slide into your DMs. Is that what you're after?
Oh, actually, slide into my DMs and say I'd like to go to what's that place we just mentioned?
Quinana.
That's the code word.
That's the quote.
And you
the quote.
and you'll win the tickets to go and see Stephen K. Amos.
Yeah.
Before and Laughter is the name of your show. Clever.
Isn't it good? And the idea of it is what happened before. Can we still laugh?
Wow.
What happened 3 years ago? What happened back then?
It's a comedy lasagna, isn't it?
It is. It's so layered. And you know what it is? During that 3 years, we had a new president in America, Black Lives Matter. And I said to my Australian producer, in 2023, I want to come back to Nova. Yeah?
Yes,
I want to have a chat with you three.
Yes, he did.
And dreams do come true.
And it made it happen.
Yeah, that's right.
And I want to hear more about Cucumber.
The Quackers from Quinana. StephenKAmos.com is where you can get tickets to his shows. You've got to be close to sold out, surely.
But I don't look at numbers.
Okay.
Hey? Come on now.
Sorry.
Don't do that to me.
That was rude of me.
Don't do that to me.
But you've been on Tom Cruise's boat.
Or Kevin Hart. We know it's a short person from America.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming in, Stephen. It's always a pleasure. We love having you in the studio.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.